moving into the place, our apartment today, but of course they found a way to set that back. So it's just weird because we known about the apartment since mid-December. The apartment complex said that the tenant that was currently living in there was supposed to move out at the end of December, and that the apartment should be ready the beginning of January, no later than January 9th. When January 9th came around, it wasn't ready. They said that they had to do some renovation to the apartment, of course. So they pushed it back from January 9th all the way to the 29th, which is today. So come to find out today when it go time for us to go and get the lease and the key and yada, 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 all of a sudden the paperwork is messed up. The people who's supposed to be fixed is not in, and so on and so forth. And it just turned messy real fast. What is not a shock to me, but this is why I tell my girlfriend to document and record all her personal business when she's on the phone or when she whatever personal business she have, to record it regardless on what it is or whatever, just for records. So it seems as though that they probably is trying to sabotage the apartment, which is cool because y'all know from me talking about it and explaining that we were moving in, that I I voiced that I didn't even really want to move into this apartment complex anyway because I feel like it's just gonna be wild or weird. So yeah, we got a lot of willful incompetence going on. Now all of a sudden they messing up the paperwork. It's what's crazy is we were supposed to move in on January 9th. Screen buffing. Yeah, but anyway, on January 9th, when we went to go meet with the apartment people, they should have already had the ducks lined up in a row. They should have already sent off the proper paperwork so we wouldn't have to wait come today, January 29th. So what these people did, they waited. So now we're waiting for all of the paperwork to get handled, and we're waiting for the person who we have to talk to get to work. So I wouldn't be surprised if that person just flat out don't come to work today or whatever or whatnot. Now the whole thing is, like I said, I believe that they're doing this so that you know give the apartment away and make it seem like, well, we tried to hold it for y'all, but the paperwork didn't come back in time, when really it was all willful incompetence done on the behalf of the apartment company. Now, if y'all are in business and y'all are apartment building or whatever or whatnot, this is the type of business y'all do. Y'all are known for conducting it. So how could y'all procrastinate with sending the proper paperwork here in the day? I mean, if what y'all do is lease to tenants. Y'all lease the apartments to tenants. So how could y'all wait like 1 week before we have to move in to send off the paperwork that y'all need, when y'all had till the apartment complex literally waited until Thursday of last week to send off the paperwork that we needed to move in today. So now they're telling us that we might have to reschedule, move in and reschedule this, that, and the third. Just a whole bunch of weird shit. Just willful incompetence all of a sudden popping off with the complex that we supposed to move in for the day to. So right now, today, we're supposed to be in the process where we're signing the lease and getting the key to move into the apartment. But of course, on the apartment end, they messed up some paperwork. So on the paperwork that they messed up, they need us to correct it. Then they need my girl to verify it. Then they got to send it back to the apartment. It's just a whole bunch of weird shit that's going on. I just wanted to document this, but I'm gonna load up the phone calls and the emails back and forth. Just showing y'all how weird it is. Coincidentally, just everything just fucking up. Coincidentally, but like I said, it's me. I'm used to shit like this. It's my girl who I see that they're trying to stress out, because she called me frustrated. So I have to let her know, like, I keep telling you to always prepare for the worst, bro. Don't go in here not prepared to be let down. You have to automatically assume that, especially dealing with the program, because they want to keep you on this whole roller coaster ride. They want you to think one thing, and the whole time they try to yank the carpet from under you while they already gave you false hope. I be telling my girl that. So now, hopefully, this will have her learn to document and record more of her personal, more of her personal business that she be conducting and handling with these businesses. It's just weird because, as I stated, right now we supposed to be moving in, but I don't. It didn't frustrate me to the point where it's frustrating my girl, because, as I stated, I'm hesitant about moving into them shits anyway, because based on our past dealings with these apartments, and it ain't gonna be nothing but electronic harassment, noise campaigns, community mobbing, and shit like that. So really, I could care less about it in a situation like that. But for the simple fact that my girl was, in a sense, like prepared to already go up there, and for her to find this all out last minute when she's supposed to go up there to sign a lease and do everything is just weird. I'm gonna just chalk it off as a coincidence. Although I know better, and I know that it's systematically orchestrated and done, which is cool. Which is cool with me because I ain't want to go to those damn apartments anyway. Like I said, it's not off the table, but the way it's looking, they saying that they might have to reschedule the appointment so she could come up there and sign the lease and we get the kid moved in and yada yada yada. So I'm not sure if this is just I don't know, but in a whole sense, I really don't even give a fuck. But like I stated, this is why I tell my girlfriend that it's so important to document the business that you conduct, and so you can have it for, just evidence or your records or whatnot. There you will be able to see the pattern that goes on with everything business wise that we have to do and how we have to conduct it. It's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy. So I told her, man, don't even let it get to her too much. Just be prepared. So what we really need to start doing here. I heard you ain't even want to go outside this morning, girl. You still ain't never take her out. She gotta get ready. I'm gonna laugh so much how you talking don't get crazy. I'll come back and talk about it after.
Hey, God, I had a migraine. I was not talking to you till yesterday, all day yesterday.
For real. I set you up like that, mother.
Yeah, I was gonna call these people to come out here and give me a shot. Peace be still, peace be still.
Yeah, so that's basically what we got on. Now they keeping us on this roller coaster ride with the movie and date, and we're trying to hold the apartment for you. It's just that this paperwork we got to get back. So right now, certain paperwork that they're trying to get back is from my girlfriend employers or whatnot. So now all of a sudden, my girlfriend literally just got off of work this morning at 9 this morning. So now all of a sudden, the people that she need to talk to at her job is not there now, and they might come in later, this, that, and the third. So I told my girl, go ahead, prepare for the worst. So the lady that you're waiting on, it's a great chance that she more than likely don't even come to work today. So don't even get it in your head to the point where you think that, things are going to go the way that you want them to go. Because, I mean, I'm rooting for you too, boo. I want them to go that way, of course. But, unfortunately, me knowing the program and know that weird things always pop up like they're doing. Your hopes up high, boo, because I don't want them to keep having you on this little roller coaster ride or whatever or whatnot. So don't get your hopes up high at all. Just prepare for the fucking worst, and we just gonna apply other places, and we gonna think it like that. And don't let this motherfucking one thing stop anything. So that's what I'm trying to get her to convince me. I need to convince her right now. Hold on, man. My Jessica gone somewhere. Good point. Yeah, so that's what we got going on. They playing with the paperwork for the apartment. As I stated, we supposed to be moved in today, but it's weird because they don't reach out to us until move-in day to let us know that the paperwork that we sent was the wrong paperwork. So now we gotta wait on you to go to your job to get the correct paperwork. Then we gotta wait for them to mail it back to us. This, that, and the third. That's a whole bunch of weird sucker shit they got going on. Nonetheless, they hoes, and it really don't bother me. It's just like I said, you can hear the frustration in my girl's voice, and I've been telling her since this been going on, always prepare for the worst. Like, don't ever let them to get your hopes up high. Don't ever always have a backup plan when dealing with the program, regardless on, them fucking with your backup plans and nothing, but it's better to put all our eggs in one. I mean, it's better than putting all our eggs in one basket. Oh, this bitch is dumb. It's better than putting our eggs all in one basket and then them destroying the whole baskets. Now we done lost every egg that we had. So now we got to start all over. No, we not. I be trying to prevent her from situations like that. But like I said, I don't be liking to stress my girl out when it comes to the program neither, because I really feel as though that she shouldn't have to take time out of her personal life to document every aspect of it because we're being targeted. That's why I do a lot of the documenting, because as I stated, I be wanting her and my kids to have normalcy when it comes to living their life and not have to worry about, everything that I noticed, from the one headlights to the reverend vehicles, to the sabotage, to the financial sabotage and ruin, to the vandalism that goes on to the car and so on and so forth. A lot of that I in people's life, which they do though, but this is how I communicate with my girl, just to make things easier on her in a sense though, so she wouldn't be overwhelmed with all of the bullshit and all of the bad news. But the truth of the matter is, she gonna have to start documenting, because it's certain business that she take care of, in the sense that I'm not around her when she's taking care of it, and she's on the phone and she got to go to a certain business. So I can't record and document every single aspect of the business that we take care of. So you are going to have to play a small end. You're going to have to play a small hand into documenting, it just helped put this story together and show how, it's always one coincidence after another. Because as I said, how I believe is, it's going to show and display a pattern of things and events that keep going on in our life, especially when it gets to the point where you could predict what's going to happen and so on and so forth. Like, had I known that she was waiting on a certain email from the business, then I could have been able to give my girl a couple of scenarios where this is how it's gonna play out, so forth and so forth and so on, and whatever, whatnot. But nonetheless, though, I really just made this quick video to have this up there so I could load up the phone calls and the phone conversations and all the email proof back and forth or whatever, whatnot, on how the whole situation is unfolding with this company, which is crazy, because this is what y'all specialize in doing. So why does it seem though that y'all don't know what's going on now when it's dealing with us? Why would y'all know on January 9th that y'all had to send out this certain paperwork, but y'all wait all the way up until the week we're about to move to send the paper in for verification? So y'all sent the paper in last Thursday and we supposed to move in today. What sense do it make? And y'all knew that y'all had to do this all the way back in January 9th. It just makes no sense when you really start putting the pieces of the puzzle or looking at it from a logical standpoint. That makes absolutely no sense. I mean, this is what y'all do. Y'all are an apartment company, y'all apartment complex. So y'all already know y'all protocols. Y'all already know what paperwork y'all need. Y'all know the time frame in which y'all need it back. But at the same time, y'all are the ones who's stalling it. And we're the ones who suffering in a sense, because now we gotta bullshit around with y'all, fight these people to send paperwork, and now we got to do another whole rescheduling. So it pushed us back further from. So it's looking like to the point where they telling us that were we holding an apartment for y'all, this, that, and the third. Something telling me right now that they're gonna give the apartment away and say, well, yeah, well, somebody else came through and all their paperwork was together and organized. Well, really, it's the apartment that's sabotaging our paperwork. It's the apartment wrong about it. Y'all just bullshitting and sent it off late. How our problem? How is that a us problem though? It's because y'all decided to send the shit off late, bro. We have no control over that. That's all on y'all. But yet and still, they want to penalize us for their willful incompetence. That shit weird, bro. How you gonna penalize us for some shit that y'all doing? We have absolutely no control over it. But yeah, I just wanted to get up here and document that. Like I said, this was going to be in correlation with the evidence and the receipts that I did get from it. And then I told my girlfriend to go ahead up there still. So if the lady don't call you back at 11:30, then we going up there and then we just gonna record the conversation so we can see the bullshit games that they running. But I told my girl, like I said, be prepared for that lady that you're waiting on today to not even come to work today. She probably have some wild medical emergency. She had to probably take the day off or something, but it's not looking good though. They look like they on all bullshit this morning, which is cool too. I just want to be prepared for it. Like I said, really, I don't care which way it goes. to be honest. But I just don't want them to have my girl on the emotional roller coaster. So it be her that I be, you know, like I said, worried about a situation like this because I done came from it though. Like I said, I done came from hard times, hardships. I done been homeless, stayed in the Salvation Army, you know, whatever bullshit I could manage through. I can manage through. I just don't like the fact that they be getting my girl hopes up and then, you know, pulling the rug from under her and shit. So I really don't like that part. Because like I said, I can handle this shit. But they really be trying to, you know, stress my girl out and have her affecting it. So at the same time, she's on the phone with me, people cutting her off on the road, like trying to get her to crash. And like I said, you could just hear the frustration in my girl voice or whatever, or whatnot, like that is getting to her. So which I don't want it to, of course, but you know, I try to, as I said, I could just only, you know, give her the advice that I could and tell her to prep for it, like brace yourself for it. Don't ever look at it like anything is gonna go right. Yeah, we could hope for the best, but it's always prepare for the worst. So I mean, that's just how I grown to adjust to the program. So I don't expect anything good to happen or none of my plans to actually fall through if I make plans or whatever, so on and so forth. But if it do, then that's good because that's what I wanted in the first place. But like I said, when dealing with the program, you can't get comfortable and you can't rely on it. Like even though it's something that sounds and looks guaranteed, it's always safe not to rely on it as if it's guaranteed because these motherfuckers would do anything to like pop your bubble in a sense or to, like I said, to string you along or keep you in a stressful state. That's why I developed the whole fucking attitude. Like, shit, well, I mean, it is what it is. I can't stop them from doing it. All I could do is prepare, predict, and document and try to guess what's going to happen and what the results going to be or whatever it is we're trying to accomplish. So, yeah, that's my morning tangent. So I'm ready to go ahead and get dressed, right out here and record this conversation and see what all the bullshit about, although I already know what it's about, and see if we could track this lady there, which I doubt that we have any success doing. But yeah, this morning on all bullshit. Fucking weird ass shit. One thing after another, I tell you.